Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much if you're watching this. It's really great to have you here, and if you're new, if this is the first video that you're watching from me, thank you very much for joining me, and thank you very much for seeing it's so important for you to be here. I think first of all, let me just say I'm at work. As you can see, I'm in the kitchen. This is like the safest place for me to be without my mask. There isn't really a no safe place, but like we eat here, so mask. So either way, so yeah, I'm at work, which means I got a job that I talked about on my previous videos. So yeah, let me just say that I'm really grateful to be back, and I hope you missed me as much as I did miss you. All right, so honestly, I just want to say that I'm really grateful for the break that I took, the length of time that I took out of social media fasting, even though I was active on WhatsApp because of work and other stuff that I had to do. But I'm really grateful that, you know what, at the same time, I was able to realize the importance of balance in my life, you know, having to know when to hush, when to speak, you know, having to know when to be connected, when to be disconnected, you know, having to really hear, not only hear from God, but also do as He says, you know. There were times where it wasn't really easy at all. It's never easy, but there were times where you would really feel it, that, you know what, girl, you got this. But I think most importantly, I just want to thank God for holding me throughout this time and throughout the month, sitting down, planning, and having to really listen. Like I said, not only listening, but also doing what He says. You know, having to communicate my weaknesses with Him, having to communicate what I feel, what I feel with my emotions. I think 2 days back, I was also telling God about some of my fears and what I'm really scared about, because there are a few things that I've been really scared about, you know. But I think what comforted me the most was me communicating to Him that, you know what, God, but above all, I really do trust you. And I got the, you know, that assurance that, you know what, actually, God got this, man, even if I don't. And so yeah, I was really learning to be in the moment this year, and I was really asking God if God wants me to continue wanting to achieve more, or like setting new goals for me, or what does He exactly want for me for this year. And I think I got that this year. Honestly, you just need to continue to be where you were, continuing with growing, continuing with loving yourself, continuing with wanting the best for yourself, continuing to be real with your emotions, feeling your emotions and allowing yourself to actually feel it, confronting your pain and being real with it, you know. So I think I really am happy and so proud of myself that I was able to achieve that, and I was able to take that. And this year is my year of conversations. I'm making sure that I talk to people as much as I can. I'm making sure that I'm communicating, staying in touch with people, with my family. You know, if I think of a friend, I call them, and just literally being there for everyone, because I feel like there's so much inside of me that I feel like I want to offload to. And at the same time, not having to forget myself, you know, listen to my emotions, you know, and also not being able to, because I think there's one weakness that I feel I have noticed about myself during this break, that even though I feel so confident as Bogadi, like people think that I'm so confident, but the things that I just sometimes feel like not confident to talk about at all, like having an argument with someone, or having to stand up for myself when someone has hurt me, or when someone has hurt my feelings. Like there was an incident that happened, I think like 3 days ago or 2 days ago, and I was unable to talk or speak up for myself, but all I wanted to do was call my mom, you know, and ask her to call that person and talk to that person. But even though my mom was like, Bogadi, no, you need to like learn to stand up for yourself and stop crying all the time when something bad happens. So yo guys, my tears can literally fill an ocean. Anywho, moving on, like I said, I'm at work. Job update, I am working finally, thank God. So I'm currently working in Sekitimele Masiri Teaching Hospital, and yes, you got it right, where the COVID is, the heart of the COVID in Botswana. So yeah, literally got my job on the 9th of Jan. It's also a very special date for me, lol. So I think on the 9th, good things always happen on the 9th for me, especially the 9th of Jan. Anyway, story for another day. Yeah, like I got my job and I got confirmed here on the 9th of Jan. and I started working on the 11th of January. So I've been here and I'm an ICU nurse, not specializing in ICU, but because I'm working in the ICU, so you technically become an ICU nurse. So I'm an ICU nurse. So here is my uniform, say SKMTH. I really love our scrubs, and yeah, so I got my job on the 11th, and I'm really grateful to God for providing. I think the last time when we talked, I told you guys that I was very confident that I'll get my job. I just had no idea. I had two places I wanted to go to. I wanted Bokamso Private Hospital and this place. I didn't really want this place because this place is a contract, but Bokamso was offering a permanent position. So I felt like, you know what, I actually want Bokamso because permanent positions are much more better. But unfortunately or fortunately, God's plans, we just never know what God has for us. So God brought me here. Bokamso hasn't called me yet ever since I did the interview, but I'm just grateful that, you know what, regardless of what happens, this is where I've always wanted to be. Look, Bokamso wanted to work in the ICU, so this is where God placed me. So I'm so happy and I'm so glad I've met up with the team and everyone else who's been working here. Honestly, my first few weeks, I don't want to lie, were very hectic and emotional because sometimes so when I was in work, so it got a bit emotional for me because so they probably felt like I'm incompetent to be in the ICU, you get it, but I'm so happy. So I'm in a team with people who are really patient with me and who are always willing to help me learn. And so right now, you know, even though I could like come out again and ask her, but otherwise I'm really happy and I love it here. So far so good. We work a 12-hour shift. This is like 7 to 7, but the IC is 7:30, so it's 7:30 to 7:30, and from there we go to our rooms. And the good thing is they give us free accommodation, free food, what else, they clean our rooms, free laundry services. So yeah, I'm doing lots of savings, and this is another reason why I won't be able to be moving to the apartment that we as in you and I had planned or anticipated to be planning and to be moving on to when I get my job. Fortunately also my housemate was a bit disappointed. I was also, but it is for the health and the protection of myself and the people around. Remember when you're at work, I mean, how you go home every day, so and those people are at high risk of getting the COVID because the COVID patients. But if I see my mom like once a week or twice a week, it's much better than going home all the time. So that's why and literally everyone, including the cleaners and the doctors, the ambulance, the paramedic, literally everyone, if you know you're working here, you got free accommodations. So it's like literally 5 minutes walk to the room from the hospital. So it's this for the safety of me, for the safety of the people around me. So yeah, and then we get free food again, so no buying groceries or anything. I hope, because I wanted my YouTube to be home vlogs and stuff, I was also telling God during this this period that, you know, God, I want you to help me navigate how you want me to run through my YouTube channel, since I won't be moving out. But I will definitely vlog my quarantine room my quarantine room, just for the sake of it. You know, it's always good to know how to navigate your work and make life a much more happier and much more easier for yourself. You know, we better down, feel like this is what I wanted but it didn't come, so I don't want this, feel bad, and then you just like pull yourself down. Rather find that silver line. Okay, how can I do this since things turn out this way? So I will definitely vlog it and show you guys how it looks, and then I will, yeah, it's just a very simple room, nothing fancy to expect, just that me being me, I just made sure definitely make me feel like I'm at home. So I'll definitely vlog it for you guys and I'll show you how it looks like. So that's just the apartment update. I won't be moving to an apartment until further notice because I'm saving so much here from my salary. You know, salary and you just take it out to the things that you want to do or you need to do. You know, it's technically like I'm still staying with my parents, so at the same time I'm saving while I'm still staying with my parents. So yeah, anyways, yeah, and yes, I haven't fixed my glasses yet because definitely when my salary comes in, but then they're not really affecting me because the mask that we use it like holds it like that much, so it kind of like holds them back, which is a very good thing. Anyway, like I said, I'm at work and my shift is just about to finish, so that's why I just came through to make this video quickly to welcome you guys back. I really hope that you guys have been also great. You had an amazing January. If not amazing, I hope you had those times where you could learn a thing or two about yourself. You fellowship with God one way or the other, you know, and just make sure that you do have a heart-to-heart conversation with him. Otherwise, this is just me. I'll be vlogging more of my work content as well, so you're gonna see this place a lot more often. This is like the kitchen, so yeah, you're gonna see more of this place a lot. Anywho, I love you guys and I really appreciate you, and I hope to see you on the next vlog, which I've already vlogged, by the way, so I'm just gonna have to edit it and then throw it in. Keep safe. COVID is real. I'm working with COVID patients and people are losing their lives, but let's just keep trusting in God and taking care of ourselves and being there for ourselves. Let's be there for others as well, and let's just keep on keeping on. Let's continue to be positive and loving this beautiful life that God has blessed us all with. Anyway, guys, let me just go back and sign out as I'm about to knock off. I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.